Welcome to Introverse.
All right. See, everybody gets nervous. We were talking.
Yeah, this is the countdown.
The
podcast has the little countdown, man.
It is the countdown. The countdown makes it's a nerve wracking. It's
Like, oh, this is getting real.
3 seconds.
Now that we're on for posterity, I clam up and get quiet.
Exactly.
How it goes.
That's your thing, quiet entertainer.
It
I
is
mean,
my
come on.
thing. I've built a whole thing around that.
And you're repping yourself on your shirt this evening.
Yeah, is this going to be video and audio podcast? Are people going to see this?
We will have video clips of the podcast, but the main full episode will just be audio for now.
And maybe the shorts can be video.
Possibly.
If we can get like a solid straight 15 minutes of talking.
Yeah, like a solid 5 to 10 minute
Yeah.
chunk of not screwing up.
The reason I asked, I was just going to say, yes, I'm wearing a quiet entertainer shirt that you could
I can't
right
see it.
here. So this
Oh, yeah.
is my shirt logo.
You got really good branding, dude.
Thank you.
Really good.
I have that shirt. I should have worn my quiet entertainer shirt. And B would have felt left out.
Yes, a lot of trial and error on the branding logo stuff, but that's one that has stuck with the shush head.
The shush head. That's what you call it. The shush head.
I like it.
Yeah, man, got to get you a shirt.
Yep.
Do we listen to podcasts ourselves? You guys?
I do. Oh, yeah. Often.
I do. Yeah, I listen to the Creative Juice podcast for music marketing, and I listen to a variety of pro wrestling podcasts to talk about pro wrestling. I'm a fan of that.
Nice.
We might have to have an episode on that.
Oh, we definitely are going to.
I'd like to dive deep into that rabbit hole. I never
As of
got to experience it.
As of this second, I am planning to attend WrestleMania in April.
Nice.
So-
They just had it here, I think, a few months ago.
WrestleMania happens once a year, but yes, they probably had something in your area. Yeah.
Right.
I can speak on it. I've been a huge fan since age 8.
Who was your favorite wrestler?
Mr. Perfect.
Mr. Perfect.
I knew it was Mr. Perfect. He was wearing a Mr.
We talked
Perfect
about this
shirt.
before, didn't we?
He's wearing a Mr. Perfect shirt on his live DVD
Oh yeah,
recording.
Yeah, Mr. Perfect, my favorite wrestler. CM Punk is my favorite living wrestler. Mr. Perfect died a few years ago.
So he was not able to cheat death, is what you're saying.
No, it was not.
It wasn't perfect.
Well,
I listened to 2 or 3 that I kind of alternate. I'll get in a zone. If they have a really good episode, I'll listen to like 3 or 4 in a row. And then sometimes there'll be one that it's off and I'm like, and then I won't check back with them for a few months, So it's kind of it's not like television, where it's like must listen, like, oh, I can't miss the next episode, My wife listens
Well, it's all whenever you want it.
Right. But my wife listens to nutrition podcasts, and
That sounds riveting.
yeah, she enjoys that. And I've listened to Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. I've listened to Dax Shepard's Armchair Expert. I've listened to the King Cast because I'm a big Stephen King fan.
You've got me hooked on the King cast.
Yes. I like
We're both King fans.
I like movie podcasts, things like that. So, yeah, I dip my toe. I'm one of the millions of people who listen to the number one podcast in the world, the Joe Rogan Experience. I used to watch Joe Rogan on news radio and a bunch of other stuff. And, I never got into UFC. Like Greg's into wrestling. My dad was into boxing.
He was a good announcer.
Yeah, he still does it. He still does commentary for that. But yeah, it's crazy that he's got the number one podcast in the world, and he's had the number one for several years running now. It's kind of insane.
I need to I need to shout out, since you mentioned nutrition, the recommended daily value podcast. The episodes are just like 10 minutes long. I will binge a few of those, but I'm subscribed on Spotify, but I don't like wait for them to drop new episodes. So
Right.
I can pick up a few of those and just get into that. I also do listen to Club Shay Shay has a podcast. It's like sports talk. Shannon Sharp. I've watched his Cat Williams interview, and since then I've been kind of checking. I'm not subscribed, but I'll watch podcasts on YouTube. And then Colin Cowherd, Draymond Green, those podcasts I do follow. I'm not as dedicated to those as I am to the ones I mentioned earlier.
Right.
I usually when I'm whatever mood I'm in, whenever I find one, I zone in on it, and that's all I listen to for like 2 months.
Oh yeah.
Right now it's the Sunny in Philadelphia podcast. Which it started, I don't know how it is right now, so I always start from the beginning. Let me hear the first one.
Right.
Neurodivergent fellas hyperfixating on the podcast.
Right. Exactly. So it's silly because they just take an episode of the show, like episode 1, and then they talk about it. But then they go down all the rabbit holes and whatever.
Right. Reminiscing and stuff.
I like their sense of humor. It's kind of...
Yeah, that's good. That's a good cast to do that. A lot of TV shows, a lot of old shows are doing that. I just heard that the Felicity show,
no way,
is about to do a podcast with J.J. Abrams, Kerry Russell, Scott Speedman. Who's the other guy? My sisters love the show, so they're all excited about this Felicity podcast where they're going through the whole show with the creators and the actors, and they're going to talk about the memories and stuff about the show. And it's just kind of it's a cheap way, to be honest. It's a cheap way to basically create this content that people are going to watch. And they can just set up basic cameras, a few mics, record these, and people are going to tune in. Low production values, but high on enjoyment for the fans of the show.
What's crazy is low production values, yes, but these high-end podcasts, they spend a lot of money on production compared to what we spend.
Yes.
Yeah, the Stephen A. Smith show is like another television show. It's a very, very big deal to do those shows, highly produced. But speaking of Felicity, which you're talking about, and as a sequel to our previous conversation, the Smallville podcast, we got Tom Welling and Michael Rosenbaum just basically doing a watch through of each episode. And
are they still going? Because I've listened to a few episodes of that one, but I kind of fell off the wagon with that one. I didn't realize they were still going.
I think they're going through the entire series and about each episode. So
because it's 13. Cool. It's like 13 seasons, right?
13 seasons.
It's a lot of content.
They're about to
worry about running out.
I mean, why not? What?
Yeah, we got another 13 years of business here.
Yeah, I haven't been. It's exhausting. I get overwhelmed thinking about going through that entire show again. But it is there if I ever want.
So, do you want to watch it? Like watch an episode and then go listen to the podcast during the week?
Well, listen. Yeah, if I were going to redo that show, I would do it with this podcast.
Yeah,
because it's like having it with the commentary. Do y'all watch movies with commentary?
No, I hate that.
I do.
I love. See, we're different. I would love to get an entirely new experience.
Why does this guy keep talking? Tell him to shut up.
I can't hear the dialogue. Damn it!
I wouldn't watch it the first time with commentary.
No.
But if I'm a fan of the
Yeah.
Like I've seen a movie several times. Yeah, no, I get it.
Depending on the film, I watched the movie and then I started the movie right after it was over again with the commentary track because I was like, let's check this out. I used to do that all the time. I did it with The Matrix. I did it with a bunch of films.
I can't do back to back like that, but I definitely.
That's intense, dude.
Goonies has a great commentary watch.
Oh, I bet.
And I watched Ocean's 11 has a great commentary watch.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Those are some good. Yeah, I love commentary watches. So these podcasts that are doing that, I think it's a great idea.
It's absolutely a great idea. Yeah. So I'm curious, you guys. I know the answer and again, I got this from the internet, so it could be completely false. Everything is correct on the web. But as a guess, how many podcasts do you guys think are out there as of right now.
12 billion.
There's got to be new ones.
I mean, look,
every
every day, anyone can go pick up a microphone. You don't even need a microphone.
I'll just,
Open your phone.
for the sake of just to move this forward, I'll say 1 million.
Okay.
Higher. So realistically, I would say probably 5 or 6 million.
Okay. Well, one of you is too high and one of you is too low. The answer, according to the podcast index, 4.3 million
Oh, I'm not far off.
podcasts out there.
Yeah.
More interesting data. According to Amplify and Pod News, 44% of podcasts have less than 3 episodes.
Wow.
Oh, didn't realize that.
So, whoa. Like that's like cutting.
Like they gave up fast.
Yes.
Like,
Come on, folks. Like, give it a shot, you know?
you got to go into it with no one's going to listen to it, and I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
And let's have fun.
Yes.
And that's it, you know? And then try to make a quality product too. You know, don't just put out garbage.
Right.
But
Yeah.
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 Wow.
I thought that was
the
insane.
bar is lower than I thought.
I thought that was insane. So
longevity.
there's 80 million people in the U.S. who listen on a weekly basis to a podcast. It might not be the same one. It could be different ones,
Yeah.
but 80 million. So that's a lot of people listening to podcasts. But apparently, out of the podcasts that are out there, only 700,000 are considered active. And to be active, you have to have released an episode in a year. Like, so in
That's the low statistic
2022,
too.
I know, right? So in 2022, the number of podcasts that actually released an episode to be considered active as of last year was about 500,000.
Wow. Okay, so of that 500,000, how many are actually making money?
I would say not many.
10?
Not many.
20?
Not many.
I don't know about money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I listened to several and they've got ads.
Yes.
So that's some income. Doesn't mean it's a lot.
No.
You know, people think, oh, well, you got ads. You're making millions of dollars.
No.
You might make a couple $100.
Yeah. If
Depending
that.
on how many. And then just to get a sponsor for ads, I think you'd have like 2 to 4,000 listeners a week.
Yeah. It's insane.
You know, so
It's similar to YouTube.
a week.
It's similar to
Yeah.
the YouTube algorithm where it's like you have to have a certain amount of views in order to get any
Yeah.
profit from a YouTube video. It's,
Right.
it's very close, I think, with that.
That's what you have to have stamina. But like when we did TLV cast, man, I would put everything into it. You know, we're doing social media, this and that, and research, and man, I got tired.
It's a
I
job.
got worn out. And then it was like real life kicks in because you're not getting paid for it, so you still got to do a job
Yeah.
and family and this and that, and you know, it's like so I tapped out, man. It was, but I mean, I was there for 6 months, I think.
Yeah. Maybe a little longer than that.
Yeah, no disrespect to the lapsed podcasts out there. It's definitely a commitment and a lot.
It is. It's not
Heck.
easy.
And
Yeah.
you don't realize it until you're doing it. You know, television shows have pilots and different, a lot of launches, and a lot of them don't even make it to air. So the fact that you put an episode out is definitely, I salute anyone who's creating.
I was very proud that we were able to, even after B left the TLV cast, my wife took up the mantle and we were able to release 52 consecutive episodes of that
whole
show.
year, man. Every week.
And every week, we released an episode every Monday for 52 weeks. And I consider that quite the achievement. I was like, wow, we did it. You know, I don't know if they were all good, but there were 52 of them. So.
And in that same vein, my longest dating relationship also lasted only 365 days. And we broke up on the 300.
On the day of the year anniversary?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
I think we were broken up in spirit a week before that.
Well, that's usually the how it happens.
We kept it for like a year, you know, not to put my business out there. She might be listening to this. Who knows?
I'm sure she's a wonderful person. People just don't connect
She is
sometimes.
a wonderful person. So
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work out. It took me a long time to find my the woman who could tolerate me for longer
I
than
just
a
keep
year.
marrying them until I find the one.
yeah.
Let's try this one.
How do you guys think this is going so far? Do you think it's going well?
I think like this time around, I'm pacing myself, and there's no excitement like during the week. Like, oh, it's Thursday, it's go time, because I know what to expect, and it's a little more calm and chill.
I'm a little either or on whether I'm gonna listen back to these until like after like we get like a whole season in or something. We'll see. I want to wait to see what kind of if we have feedback or whatever. But I don't.
Well, I like to hear my own voice a lot, so
because so far it's been cool. It's been just conversational.
Yeah, it's
I
fun.
want it to be performative, which I know I'm a performer. I know I will do that.
Right.
Yeah,
because that's the issue that I had, especially with the other one, because I was sort of the host of the other one, and I hated it because I couldn't really get into the conversation. I always felt like I was trying to
steer the conversation.
You're too busy reeling me back in, like the whole time.
Back to topic, Brent. Back to topic.
Yeah.
We're talking about Predator.
Right. That was episode 1.
Yeah, that was episode 1.
Our audio sucked, but it was so fun.
Well, that's why we're doing it again, because when we quit, when Brent quit, it was because, busyness. It was a lot. We went through episodes where you had to watch a movie or a TV show, and there were deadlines, and we were trying to release one every week, and it got crazy. And he was
we
like,
didn't think it through.
Yeah, he had to bail, and I was like, okay, I'm still watching movies. I'll still keep doing it.
Yeah.
But, we missed the conversation. Like, that's what we missed.
Yeah.
And I feel like
that's it. That was it. That's all I wanted.
People are going to gravitate to these little conversations more so than like a full, like fans of it. Maybe we'll gravitate towards like full episodes where we get the full range of rabbit holes and so on. But like I like all of these regular conversations we're having. I'm just here talking,
You're doing a good job too.
Thank you. It's not not my normal thing, let me tell you.
I love breakfast for dinner. That's what I had. And
breakfast for dinner, for lunch, anytime other than breakfast.
It's
breakfast,
great,
it's
right?
amazing. It's heaven.
But I have a different. You're thinking of like eggs and bacon and sausage, right? That's what you're doing.
Cereal?
No, Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch. We both thought of the same cereal. Captain Crunch for dinner.
I did do that. I did eat Captain Crunch for cereal for dinner. But
today?
No, what I eat for breakfast is peanut butter sandwiches.
That's not breakfast. It's like saying Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
Well, it is.
Did we? I feel like we've talked about this.
We did. We had a whole episode on it.
I was like, was I a part of this conversation?
No. Well,
okay. All right. Let me hear you. Let me hear you out.
My thing is like I love peanut butter. Okay, that's my main thing. I just wanted to get that out in the world. We have this platform, and I just wanted to get it out that I love peanut butter. Anybody else agree?
Yeah.
Disagree?
Well, I agree. But you're talking about breakfast. Go ahead.
Oh, I hate peanut butter with an incredible passion, but I will have it.
Out of here.
I do like the Reese's peanut butter cups, as unhealthy as they are for me.
Oh,
it's the
chocolate
only
and
way
peanut butter?
But that counts as peanut butter.
Oh.
That still counts.
What don't you like about it, Greg?
The taste, the texture, the smell. Those three, that's the trifecta, I think. But yeah, with chocolate, I can tolerate it.
I guess we can all have our
then
own.
It's just like peanut butter flavored chocolate or chocolate flavored peanut butter. But then what's the point of the peanut butter?
It complements it.
Wait,
if I could have Reese's peanut butter cups without the peanut butter, I mean,
so just chocolate.
Yeah.
Well, you just eat chocolate.
So you just want a little cup of chocolate.
You remember those commercials where they take the peanut butter out? They'd have the little circle, the little missing.
Yeah, it's in the middle.
That's perfect. I'm just like,
you're like,
if I
punch
just
that
get
out. I don't want that crap in there.
I love it. Yeah, in general.
Greg just eats the
So-
edges.
So wait.
I would do
when
it.
you were a kid, you didn't eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. That's what you're telling us right now.
Yeah, that's correct. I had jelly sandwiches. Those were pretty great.
You just had jelly sandwiches?
Yeah. You know what the
Okay.
problem with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are? The
What?
peanut butter.
What, Greg?
Yeah, that's it. So, yeah, I'm telling you. No, I will remain silent while you get your peanut butter thoughts out there.
This is a
No,
great
don't remain
development.
silent.
This is a great development because I was expecting all of us to be sharing our peanut butter memories. Like that's what
No,
I was going to
No.
call this episode peanut
Wow.
butter memories. Like that was it. I mean,
no. Like I
and-
told you,
and
my
Greg's
best
like-
peanut butter memory
The Missing Beatles album. Peanut
is
butter
removing
memories.
the center from the peanut butter cups, so I can have my little
What did you do with
chocolate.
it?
I mean, I ate it eventually. I didn't want it to go to waste. I didn't want to waste money, but
Dude, like if we were brothers growing up, I'd be like, dude, cut out the center. Give it to me.
yeah.
Give me your
give it
sinners.
to you. Go to town.
We'll trade. I'll take all the centers and you take all the roughly edges.
The chocolate goodness, those edges.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to say it's not goodness. Chocolate is
Okay.
goodness.
Yeah.
So
I
B,
love
you
chocolate.
ate peanut butter and jelly when you were a kid, right?
Oh, okay. So go back to the breakfast comment. Let's touch on
Well-
that. You're eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for breakfast.
No. I don't eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for breakfast. I eat peanut
Okay.
butter, and when I was a kid, it would be peanut butter on one side of the slice of bread,
Okay.
and then
okay.
margarine or butter on the other slice of the
Okay.
bread, folded in half. You
Okay.
have one of those half sandwiches. I would make 3 or 4 of those, and then I would make a cup of instant coffee.
When you were a kid,
This is
Yeah.
getting
pumping out
complicated.
instant coffee.
Wait.
You made peanut butter sandwiches. It's
Wait.
not peanut butter. It's peanut butter sandwiches.
Wow.
Instant coffee. What do you
Wait.
mean? You like 6?
Then I would add milk to it.
When smoke
Wow.
a pipe after?
I would add milk to it, and then I would dip the peanut butter and butter sandwiches into the coffee and
Yeah.
eat it.
Yeah, that's good.
And that
For sure.
is like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the shit right there.
Yeah.
I still do to this day, but I don't eat with the butter because that's not as healthy. So I eat the peanut
Yeah,
butter
that's crazy.
sandwiches and I dip it into to coffee with almond milk.
It's amazing that you still only weigh 90 pounds.
It's well, I'm actually at like 135 now, so I've put on a few.
I'm
Okay.
trying to get down to 175 is my goal. I'm at 202
Oh, God.
right now.
I'm the fat one here.
I am
I'm a healthy 217.
healthy.
But I'm
217
tall.
is better than
Yeah,
Yeah, but
tall.
you guys are like, both of you guys are like over a foot taller than me. So I think that's fair. I think that's
Yeah.
you know.
I've actually lost a lot of weight this year. I'm looking pretty good. I look good.
I'm trying to get there. Speaking of,
But I had to-
we mentioned the recommended daily value podcast earlier, or at least I did,
Yeah.
nutritional podcast. I didn't drink coffee until 2020.
Oh, I love coffee.
So I now skip breakfast. I do intermittent fasting. And my first meal of the day is usually lunch. Sometimes I'll see how far I can push the first meal back. In fact, my first meal today will be after we finish this podcast. I'm going to go
Oh wow.
Wow.
get my dinner. But I've been drinking coffee all day. So that's kind of like my new thing. And it's also part of my initiative to get down to my full weight that I mentioned. But my breakfast stuff growing up, I was an Eggo waffle guy.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to make a connection here, but keep going.
So Eggo waffles, but I'm in general, I don't like breakfast food. For nostalgia's sake, I did used to eat. My mom used to make grits and sausage.
Yes.
So I will have
Nice.
grits and sausage, but it's not like a breakfast thing. It's just like if there's grits available or sausage available, then I'll eat it. Yeah.
Speaking of the Eggo waffle thing,
Okay.
growing up as a kid, and this was like so normal to me. When I tell someone else, they're like, "Ugh, gross, what are you doing?" I'm like, everyone doesn't do this. Eggo waffles are pancakes. Any kind of waffles are pancakes with peanut butter,
Yep.
Oh,
syrup,
okay.
a big glass of milk, and that's it. You don't even need bacon
No
and sausage,
peanut butter.
but that helps.
You're-
Just peanut butter,
Ruining the
waffles.
waffle.
the syrup and the peanut butter mixed. heaven.
Dude, actually, honey's just as good. I will
Honey
put,
too?
I will put the
syrup
peanut
above honey,
butter
but
on
honey's
the
good.
waffle with a little bit of honey. Greg's shaking his
Honey's-
head,
yeah.
but it is also a magical combination. It
No,
works.
it is.
I'm with y'all on the honey and the syrup. I'm with you. Everything but the peanut butter. That doesn't do it for me. I just
Yeah, well,
What about Nutella? Are you a fan of Nutella? That's a big thing in Europe.
it's good.
I didn't.
I think it's like,
I lived in an apartment that had mice, and when we got the exterminator, he told us the best way to catch mice was not with cheese or any type of meat. You get Nutella and put it in the mouse trap.
yeah,
And
they know what's up.
We caught all the mice,
Yeah.
and so I just think
No
of
more mice.
Nutella as mice food.
Mice food.
That's basically what it is.
I don't know.
never
For me,
heard
like
of Nutella till I lived in that apartment.
Do you put peanut butter on a banana, B?
Oh, well, dude, of course. On a sandwich. Peanut butter, banana sandwich.
I don't
fry it.
make the sandwiches.
You have to fry it like a grilled cheese sandwich. I think it's called the King, like an Elvis
'cause
Presley
Elvis
sandwich
did
or something.
that, right? Yeah, peanut butter banana sandwiches.
Yeah, but I mean, he didn't think of this. Like this, he didn't tell me this is what you should eat. Like I knew.
Hey, that's why he's no longer with us.
That's that too. I knew.
That's
that
why. It wasn't
banana
the
peanut
drugs.
butter's good.
It was the peanut butter and banana
Yeah.
sandwiches that killed him.
What
yeah.
is
And you put
what's in peanut butter? That's the real question.
Peanuts.
It's peanuts. It's smushed peanuts. Do you like peanut? Like if you go to Five Guys and you're waiting for your burger, and they
No.
have those boxes of peanuts. Just
No, I don't do
peanuts.
I don't do peanuts or nuts or anything like that either.
I don't like peanuts. Peanuts are dumb.
wait.
I don't
What?
like- I don't like it.
Peanuts are dumb. Other than nuts, if I'm gonna eat nuts, I'm going pistachios, boy.
And I don't like candy bars with nuts in them either.
Okay, that's fair enough. I'm okay with that.
So
Comment.
you won't eat a Snickers bar because that's got peanuts in it.
No, that was my mom loves Snickers.
Well, they satisfy.
Snickers is the best of the bars.
The only candy bar I will say, but even this is like my.
You like a Three Musketeers, huh? Just knew
I
it.
like Three Musketeers.
I knew it.
I like
Milky Way.
and Twix.
Kit Kats are good.
Okay.
And what?
I like Kit Kats and Twix. I like Nestle
Yes.
Crunch. Okay.
Nestle Crunch is good.
I will say that I've had Baby Ruths before, and I know those have nuts in it. I can handle those, but I don't like a lot of nuts. I don't like the taste of nuts, peanuts, almonds.
Have you had pistachios?
I've had them. I didn't like them.
Oh man, they're elegant. They're like the most elegant nut.
You know what's better
It's like
than
a silky
pistachios?
nut. You put it in your mouth, and it's just
chocolate. You know what milk better than pistachios?
I love chocolate. You like dark chocolate? I like dark
I
chocolate.
like dark chocolate. I don't like it as much as milk chocolate. I know dark chocolate is healthier for you.
It's healthier, yeah.
I think they say that, but when I'm eating a pound at a time, I don't think.
Well, but it comes from a natural source, so I feel like there is some.
That's the key.
Cocaine comes from the same source.
Oh, you know what I'm drinking tonight when I go get dinner? I'm having a
Yoo-hoo.
Mexican Coke. A Mexican Coke.
Ooh, the good ones
pure-
with real sugar.
With the real sugar. That's
Yes.
the real.
Nice.
The twist top or the pop top, whatever.
Yeah, pop the top. That's what.
Yeah, it's the best Coke.
That's why I am not at my goal weight. I drink those Mexican Cokes.
You know what's good with that?
Not peanut butter. Don't say that.
Spoonful of peanut butter.
I want to say no, it's not. I knew that was coming.
just like a Reese's cup,
Oh man.
just like Mom used to make.
Robi, you back me up. How good is a spoonful of peanut butter?
Dude, I eat peanut butter with everything. Okay, we've already talked about bananas. We've already talked about how about pretzels? Do you dip pretzels in peanut
I
butter?
like the little pre-made ones. I don't like to do the work myself.
I do the work myself. It's worth it. It's
They
good.
break and it's all crumbly inside the peanut butter and it makes a mess and it's contaminated. Next person looks at it like, what's going on in here?
Now there's people who dip celery in peanut butter.
That's dumb.
It's
It's like ordering a Diet Coke at McDonald's.
dude. I can't.
Why is that dumb? Hold on. Why is that dumb? If y'all love peanut
Just
butter
use a
so
spoon.
much?
Just use the spoon.
It's Yes, the celery, the peanut butter doesn't help the celery. Let's just say that. And for Greg, it's doubly worse
No.
because he doesn't
It
even like
makes
the peanut butter.
worse.
Exactly.
Yeah, what do you need this? Like, I need to convince myself that I'm going to be healthy. Let me dip. If I dip celery,
So caramel apples. How are y'all on caramel apple?
no, it hurts my. It
Chocolate
doesn't handle my
covered
teeth.
cherries, strawberries.
Yeah,
Too
I'll do
sexual.
All right.
that. Sexual? Only in the bedroom.
Wait, what?
I said it's too sexual.
Okay. I'm not old enough to know what you're talking.
Brett had an experience with 9.5 weeks when he was a child, and
Are you older than me?
I'm going to
older
be
you?
46 in September.
Okay. No, I'm older than you by 1 month.
Oh, I'm the youngest here. Nice.
So,
The
I
fattest
turned
and the youngest.
46 a couple of months ago. So
okay. Yeah. August.
yeah,
Oh, we're all exactly the same age, pretty much.
yeah, we're all several months apart. But I'm
Okay.
the oldest.
Good.
Brett B, you're the youngest, and Greg is in the middle.
And since I said I'm turning 46 in September, everyone knows how old everyone is.
There it is.
There it is.
No secrets between us.
No secrets.
Speaking of cherries.
All right. Chocolate covered strawberries. Yeah, they're good. Of course they're good. Strawberries are good by themselves. Chocolate's good by itself. They go good together.
Yeah, no, it works. It works.
I feel like you have to keep them cold, and it's a whole thing. No.
Yeah, most fruit. I prefer most fruit except to be cold, except for apples.
Oh, no, I love my apples cold. I eat an apple every day.
I try, dude.
I don't mind
noticed
cold apples, but I like room temperature apples, like cold.
Mm-mm.
I
like
will
cold
eat a room
apple.
temperature apple. But here's the thing I noticed. I was eating an apple every day for, I forget how long. I eat them every day. I feel great. Like, and then I stop. And then I noticed.
Why'd you stop?
Well, because we run out of apples, and sometimes
you
you
go
put.
to the store.
I know,
Okay,
but sometimes
yeah,
you
all
go
right.
and they don't have any good ones. They're kind of.
They don't have the...
I noticed the difference in my body. So whenever that old adage, the doctor says an apple a day. No, I'm
Keeps the
sorry,
doctor away.
the apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Yeah.
That's
How
true.
many apples were you eating per day?
Just one.
Okay.
Do you
We
eat like
felt it
small apples?
It depends.
Medium
If we
apples
get
or
them
the
from
big
Sam's, they're large apples. Like,
Our Sam's have crappy apples. They're small.
really?
Yeah, I go to Publix. Oh, they're
Get
so big.
the Sam's
So
Ambrosia apples, the bags of Ambrosia
Ambrosia's good.
apples. That's my favorite.
Yeah. Honey Crisp is good.
Honey Crisp. I'll eat a good Honey Crisp. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not
There's
really.
Yeah,
nothing like
man.
biting
I
into
noticed
juicy
different.
apples.
I notice it. You know what? What's really great on an apple is
Peanut butter.
peanut butter.
Yeah. You slice it. That's a good delivery method for peanut butter.
It is
Celery
absolutely.
is not.
Now you're being really foul because
Yeah.
apples pretty great without peanut butter.
I put salt in
agreed.
my apples.
I will agree with you, but with peanut butter, it's a special combination.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to anyone listening to this. I would not, if the woman of my dreams came up to me and was just like, hey, I just want to, share with you this,
I just want to put peanut butter all over your chocolate body. And
then she wasn't the woman of my dreams. Let me just tell you that. If that's what happens, I was like, oh, you're not who I thought.
you turn around and you're like, I need a little space.
It's like, sorry, just nice to meet you. Have a great,
Yeah.
enjoy.
That's
your
a joke that you won't get unless you listen to the first pilot episode
Yeah.
of the Introverse podcast, folks.
But you need to find a woman that likes peanut butter. You need your opposite in that situation. Both can't be fighting over all the peanut butter.
It won't be a fight.
Baby,
Have it.
baby,
Won't
take
be
the
a
peanut
fight.
butter. And she's sitting there with her spoon on the sofa, gobbling down the peanut butter. She's happy. You're happy not eating the peanut butter.
Yeah, but then
You're watching some movie with the commentary going.
But then when she goes in for the kiss, Greg will be like, "No,
Oh,
no."
you ever had a peanut
sorry.
butter? One of those peanut butter kisses?
I was like,
So
only if I have
sick.
chocolate in my mouth will it work. I'll need a Reese's peanut butter cup, just the edges like already in my mouth. then I could handle it.
You got to prepare. There's some prep work involved there.
The only way.
I think we covered all the bases. I think the coffee thing is probably the weirdest.
What coffee thing? Dipping it in the coffee?
Yeah.
I like that, but I love coffee.
Have you tried it though? Have you ever had it?
No, but I will. Well, I don't eat peanut butter now because it's so fattening.
Well,
There's a lot of breakfast foods. That's why I quit eating breakfast. It's like a lot of that stuff is not healthy, and
most of it is.
It tastes great. I'm a chocolate covered or chocolate chip pancake guy. That's was my decadent breakfast food. But
that's nice.
Now I can't go near that stuff. Like so many.
Let me tell you my breakfast every day: 2 egg whites, 2 eggs, 2 rice cakes, cup of coffee.
You cook them, or you cook the egg white
raw, like Rocky. I just down it.
Okay.
No,
you
of course
buy
I
like
cook it.
you buy like the egg white,
like the egg,
bottle?
yeah, like the bottle of egg whites.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
it's 2 eggs worth of egg whites.
Yeah, you stole my joke. I was gonna say I crack 5 eggs and do a glass every morning.
Yeah, and just ever tried that?
No.
There's an 80s movie where the guy just, I can't think of the movie. I have a vision of, if it wasn't Rocky,
Not
it's like
Rocky?
a comedy. It was like a comedy,
Okay.
and I can't think of it right now.
Was it a spoof of Rocky? Because I feel like the only movie I can ever think of a guy drinking raw egg yolks is Rocky. But
No, you know what it is? It's Stand By Me. Remember that movie?
They did eggs in that? I just watched that movie like a month ago.
The Ray Brower story.
I don't remember that part. He ate an egg?
Not Ray Brower, the guy that he's telling the story of, I don't know if they're making it up, but they're telling the story of the guy that like got even with those kids and he ate all those eggs. I'm pretty sure Stand By Me is the movie.
When they're like camping, right?
Yeah. He's telling the story.
Yes, it's a made up story.
And he eats all those eggs.
And
Right.
he eats all this stuff and throws up all over him.
Yeah.
Was it eggs or was it like castor oil or something? But
It was
something.
I think it was a lot of that stuff. But I think
it was a pie eating contest
of him eating eggs too. He ate a bunch of eggs before the
pie eating contest. Yeah,
Someone
what
can
a great
fact check
movie.
me. Listeners can fact check me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's just an image I got in my head. I was just like,
Yeah.
where's that from? It was Stand By Me. Yep.
Yeah, great movie.
it's good stuff. Yeah. We didn't
Also
we didn't
Stephen
do
King.
that one. We did
Yeah, why not? We picked crappy movies.
we did not.
Robi, have
Tomb
you
Raider?
seen Stand By Me? Have you seen that movie?
Yes.
Okay.
It's been a while though. It's been a while. I haven't seen it in a while.
It's on Netflix, I think. It's on one of the streamers.
It's a great movie.
That's it. Peanut butter, man. We know who doesn't like it and who does.
Oh, yeah. Someone's with me. The woman of my dreams is out there, just like, yes.
Telling you, the woman of your dreams is going to love peanut butter.
That's not.
Yeah.
I am not dreaming of a peanut butter loving woman. Let me tell you.
Mhm. She's going to be thick, too, because of that
Speaking-
peanut
That's a
butter.
rest.
She's going to be real thick. The end?
The end. Is this it? Do we just the podcast just
Yeah, we needed like something snappy.
just exits? I mean, we could play a quiet entertainer song at the end of every episode. We'll run out at some point.
We'll run out at some point. Don't do that.
yeah.
We don't
No,
need-
let's save those for special moments like
Yes.
like the episode 1. You know, you talked about it. Throw
Or
it in
do
there.
the same. You could play the same quiet entertainer song because
We
everyone
could
has
do
like
that.
a
We could
theme
do
or
that.
outro, but it doesn't have to be that at all. I appreciate the.
I'm good with it. You got good stuff. I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've been feeling unappreciated today, so I appreciate.
Oh, dude. Really?
It's been a
You're
weird
awesome,
day.
man.
But nothing makes you feel worse than just scrolling social media.
No,
Yeah,
that'll
don't do it.
Don't
do that.
You know what you should do? You should sit down. Grab yourself a jar of peanut butter and listen to a podcast.
You don't even need a spoon, just 2 fingers. Just 2 finger that bad boy.
Chocolate. If it were chocolate, I'd take you up on it.